Hey there, sports history fan. This is Ross Bliley, the host of the Pigskin Tales podcast. Are you looking for that perfect, unique gift for your sports-loving child or grandchild? Or maybe you're looking for one. Well, I got something very unique for you. It's a racket. It's the ultimate device for the ultimate fan. It's perfect for any time you need to make some noise. What it is a 7-inch compact megaphone. It's got 8 powerful adjustable LED lights, noisemakers. Plus, you can design it all you want to match your team's colors. So get on out there and let's get loud. Bring a racket to your next game or competition to cheer on your favorite team or athlete. To pick up your racket today, head to myracket.com. That's myraket.com.
Now it's time to take a sports break, a look at sports history on a daily basis. Hello, my friends of sports history. This is Darren Hayes of the Sports Jersey Dispatch podcast. Welcome once again to the Pig Pen, your place for all things great in sports history. And welcome to your sports break for December 29th, where we will talk about some great milestone moments in athletic history and some of the great people that performed them or received awards and the uniform numbers connected with them at that point in time. Now, before we get to that, let's make sure you know how to get a hold of us and send your feedback. It's pigskindispatch@gmail.com. Love to have your email and feedback and know what your likes and wants are for this podcast going forward. Now, let's get to those uniform numbers for December 29th. They are numbers 9, 12, 6, 11, 8, 99, 7, and number 12. We'll start it off. In 1945, on December 29th, in Montreal, right wing number 9, Maurice the Rocket Richard scored twice in a Canadiens' 5-4 loss to the Chicago Blackhawks. And in doing so, though, he recorded his 100th NHL career goal. This feat was reached in just 145 games, then the fastest in National Hockey League history. It's since been broken by Mike Bossy, who did it in 100 goals in 129 games. Let's start that over again. 129 games to get 100 goals. December 29th, 1955, NHL officials wore new vertically striped black and white sweaters for the first time in the Montreal Canadiens' 5-2 victory over the Toronto Maple Leafs. December 29th, 1968, the American Football League Championship at Shea Stadium in New York City. The New York Jets defeated the Oakland Raiders 27-23 in a thriller. In the game, it was Jets number 12, quarterback Joe Namath, who had 3 touchdown passes that sparked the Jets to the victory. Let's jump forward 2 years to December 29, 1970, and the Ballon d'Or Awards came out for the best football player of soccer in Europe, and Bayern Munich striker number 9, Gerd Müller, won as that coveted award. He was just ahead of West Ham United defender number 6, Bobby Moore, and Cagliari forward number 11, Luigi Riva. Another award came out for that same Ballon d'Or in 1981 on the 29th of December, and it had Bayern Munich forward number 11, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, taking the title of Europe's best football player for the second straight year, beating out teammate number 8, Paul Breitner, and Barcelona midfielder number 8, Bernd Schuster. December 29th, 1984, number 99, Wayne Gretzky of the Edmonton Oilers scored his NHL career 32nd hat-trick and adds 3 assists in Edmonton's 6-3 win over the Detroit Red Wings for his 100th point in just 35 games, second fastest in history, recorded 100 points in 34 games in 1983. That takes us to December 29, 1987, another Ballon d'Or award, and Milan's Dutch midfielder number 10, Ruud Gullit, won the best football player in Europe ahead of Porto Atletico Madrid, number 10, Paolo Futre, and Real Madrid striker number 7, Emilio Butragueño. December 29, 1989, the great one, Wayne Gretzky, number 99, and Martina Navratilova were named the Athletes of the Decade by the Associated Press. And finally, in 2007, on the 29th of December, New England Patriots number 12 quarterback Tom Brady set a then NFL record, throwing his 50th touchdown pass in the season, as the New England Patriots became the first team in NFL history to finish the regular season at 16-0, and they ended up going into the Super Bowl, but had suffered a tough loss against the New York Giants, did not make it to that 1972 Miami Dolphins level of winning a championship with an undefeated record. And that's your sports history for this day, December 29th, your sports break. We're glad you could join us. Hope you join us each and every day for more as we talk about sports history each and every day. So until tomorrow, everybody, have a great sports history day. This penalty kill is almost over. I got to get back out on the ice. But thanks again for joining us for another great edition of Sports Jersey Dispatch Podcast. We'll see you tomorrow. We invite you to check out our websites, jerseydispatch.com and pigskinddispatch.com. Not only see the daily sports history, but to experience the preservation of great events and people that play the games. Find us on Pigskin Dispatch. It's also on social media outlets of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget the Pigskin Dispatch YouTube channel. You get all your daily sports history. Pigskin Dispatch is happy to be associated with the Sports History Network, the sports headquarters of yesteryear, found at sportshistorynetwork.com.
This podcast is part of the Sports History Network, your headquarters for the yesteryear of your favorite sport. You can learn more at sportshistorynetwork.com. Hey there, sports history fan. This is Arnie Chapman, aka the Football History Dude, and I hope that you enjoyed this recent episode presented by the Sports History Network and were able to learn some good old-fashioned sports history knowledge nuggets. I started the Sports History Network back in 2020 with the mission to help podcasters find a community of like-minded sports history nerds, as well as helping aspiring podcasters to start their own shows. We have a little bit over 30 shows on the network right now covering all sorts of sports history, but as far as I'm concerned, we're just at the toothpick in the ocean moment, that can't even figure it out because there's so much more coming. We wanted to create the ultimate headquarters for sports yesteryear, starting with Podcast Network and our website, but we're going to continue to move into other mediums as well. And here's the cool part, because we want you to be part of our team. So if you're interested in starting your own podcast, or maybe being a guest on one of our shows, or who knows, maybe even writing an article for us over on the website. Seriously, all you got to do is reach out to us on the contact page over at sportshistorynetwork.com. You can be as technologically savvy as a Neanderthal tapping on a stone trying to figure out this whole hieroglyphics thing back in the day. Again, it doesn't matter, because even if you don't understand the whole podcast space, we have a production team that can pretty much help you out with doing everything. All you got to do, head over to sportshistorynetwork.com, head to the contact page, fill it out. That message goes right to me, and I'll reach out to you as soon as I can. But for now, dude, I'm through if you're through.